What's good, YouTube? What's good? Welcome into another show with your boy Last Word Productions. I'm your host Tavares Wilson. As you always know, I get the last word. So new new week approaching. We got Thursday night football right now between two division rivals in the LA Rams and San Francisco 49ers. But before we get into any of that, man, be sure to like, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. We live right now on YouTube and Facebook. If you're not doing something already, you can go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click the bell notification when we go live, and follow on Facebook and many other socials such as Instagram and TikTok. But got guys with me here again tonight. Once again, got Quincy in the building. Say what's up to the people, bro.
Hey, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a great week.
All right, we got Larry as always a faithful guest. Say what's good to the people, bro.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes,
Miami
sir.
Dolphins to the playoffs now. Let's go. What's good, Q?
I'm gonna let that slide, bro.
Man.
I'm gonna let that slide.
Man. But let's get right up into it, man. Let's talk about some things that need to be spoken about. The reason why I mentioned the Niners and the Rams tonight is because the Niners got a decision that needs to be made, and they got to make one soon. And that's if they're going to extend Brock Purdy to a massive deal. And I'm not sure if you all seen the deal, what he could possibly get, but he could get a contract that by far and large exceeds the highest contract in NFL history. He can get a contract that's worth up to $325 million on this 5-6 year deal. Yeah, there go Will right there. What's up, my boy? He just muted right now. But let me start with you first, Quincy. Do you think Brock Purdy should get the extension and the Niners should move forward with him?
I think that I know I've been very negative towards Brock Purdy. I know exactly what I said on him and what the Niners have done, as far as ruining the window that they had with their Super Bowl opportunities. But I do believe that the Niners should extend by Brock Purdy if it's a team friendly extension. If it is an extension where they do not have to spend $200-300 million on Brock Purdy, I do think that it's worth it. And I say that because the quarterback position, aside from the cornerback position, is the hardest position to play. Right? It's the hardest position to play in football.
Mm,
They got something going as far as the team chemistry goes with Brock Purdy. Those guys are behind Brock Purdy. We come here every week and we say, yeah, you keep the guys happy. Those guys are happy with Purdy. If
okay.
the can get him to sign a smooth $100 million contract, that's fine. If they're going towards 150, 200, towards that Tua contract, Justin Herbert money, Patrick Mahomes money, they are throwing away a lot of money for a glorified game manager.
Mm, okay. So so since we on the topic, and like I said, he can earn up to anywhere between 325 to 375 million potentially. So you think, because most players, you know how most players operate, they're going to try to get as much money as they possibly can. So with that being the case, if you're the Niners, you're saying you're not budging off of. So what's the max? What's the max for you?
If I'm the Niners, I'm offering Brock Purdy $100 million. That's it. I ain't giving him
Okay,
more than 100 million. I'm not giving him
okay,
101.
okay,
I'm not giving Brock Purdy 101. Yeah, he don't deserve 101. He's getting 100 million, and he better be happy with it.
okay. So $200 million, you look for another quarterback.
Say that again.
I said, so if he asks for $200 million, which again
I'm looking for
is
another QB.
well below what he can demand, You're looking for another quarterback.
I'm looking for
Like you broke up, bro. What you say?
what does he do that makes anybody, any GM say, yeah, he's worth 200 mil. He don't excel at nothing. Not a single aspect of his game is you saying, damn, you know, that's a X factor. That he has he does it really well. Does it better than most quarterback. He has there's no aspect to his game that makes you think, oh yeah, like we gotta secure him. He has to run, he has to be the quarterback under center next year. There's not a single aspect of his game that makes you say that.
Okay. So what about you, Larry? What you think? Would you stand Purdy?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Would I personally do it? No. I don't think I don't see the it factor in Brock Purdy if I could say. I don't see I really don't see what he does that gets him to earn that kind of money and a quarterback, honestly. I feel like you could find another quarterback, especially investing that much money into him. I don't think he really. Hmm. I don't. He doesn't fit my demographic of quarterback. Now, do I think the San Francisco 49ers are going to do it? I believe they're going to entertain it. Certainly, yes, they're going to entertain it. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to try to use as the excuse find another guy to fit that system. How he's been effectively doing for the past couple of years, even though I know they're having a down year right now. So I do think the 49ers might look into re-signing him or doing something with him.
Okay. So we can. I think the consensus is going to be him re-signing with the team ultimately anywhere between a Jordan Love deal to a Justin Herbert deal. I think that's what that's going to be. But the my thing is, I understand that's the possibility and the most likely outcome. I'm I'm asking, do you believe that should be the outcome though? Like, do you think that's what they should do? Like, I
Nope.
get you said you personally want to do it. So being
I
the fact
don't.
that you don't believe that, what do they go from there? Do they go get another proven veteran, or do they draft another young guy, which didn't work for them last time when they took Trey Lance? Like, what's the next step?
I think things have certainly changed. I think they've kind of seen that they can't really expect a Trey Lance type quarterback to fit into that scheme. They're going to look for like a pocket passer. But looking at this year's draft and looking at some of their contract situations, it's not like they can't, make a few moves to try to move up in the draft, maybe, or just, you know, wait their turn and just use that late pick that mid pick as for a quarterback. Barring if they don't make the playoffs or not. So maybe if one of the guys that's in the draft, like maybe a Dylan Gabriel, we know he's not going in the top 10. I hope he doesn't go in the top 10. I don't think he is. But what if he does drop to, San Francisco? You get rid of Brock Purdy, you could save that money, and he could build maybe yet another quarterback. Because the league is going in the direction of finding a franchise guy, a young franchise guy. I don't know. I think they should,
Okay,
you know, go on the drive.
okay. So personally, man, I believe they should have extended Purdy, and it's not because I don't
You
think
said
Purdy is.
shouldn't, correct?
Yeah, shouldn't. I don't think they
Okay.
should. I don't think Purdy is good enough to demand the kind of money he's going to warrant. And that's not to say he's not a good player. I think Brock Purdy is better than what he's given credit for at times. I think he's a little
Hmm.
better than the game manager label a lot of people like to put on him. I'm not saying he's spectacular by any means, but I view Brock Purdy like I view Jared Goff in a lot of ways. Like, yes, they're solid, good quarterbacks, But do I ultimately believe at the end of the day, are they difference makers on the field? Are they the guys who are going to will you the games wins more often than not? I don't believe that. But I do believe they'll never be bad enough to lose you a game consistently, but they'll never be good enough or great enough to win you a game by the strength of their arm. I don't think they're that kind of quarterback. And to be signing the lucrative money and lucrative contract he's going to sign, he's going to have to be that. And that means a lot of talent is going to be missed out on because he's going to be a heavy cap hit if this contract is what I believe is going to be for the next couple of years. So if the Niners are smart, they got their wits about them. I don't see how you make a compelling argument to extend Brock Purdy to record-setting kind of money. I don't see how you can do that and feel like you're going to go forward in the future, especially since this team has taken a step back this year. Granted, injuries, I get it, but at the end of the day, some of these games they've lost the beginning of this year. Some of these games they've lost in ugly fashion the way they have. It's inexcusable. Injuries or not. So that this team is clearly just taking a step back. So I think they should go the route of giving him the franchise tag, seeing what he can do. He doesn't improve well enough or drastically, in my opinion, to showcase he deserves that kind of lucrative deal. I say you move on. I mean, I don't think they're going to have a good enough pick to get a guy that's going to come in and replace Purdy right away. But you see what he plays out this last year in a rookie, I mean, his rookie deal or franchise tag, and you see if he wants it bad enough or not. And see what it goes from there. I mean, that's just how I see it. I
Yeah,
just don't think he should get that.
he ain't worth. He ain't even worth the franchise tag, bro. I don't see it, man. I don't see it, man. I'm sorry. I don't see nothing spectacular in this game. You got a lot of quarterbacks coming into this draft. I mean, I understand because you do have a lot. You do have a lot of young quarterbacks coming into this draft. Like Larry said, they're young. Um, you can get somebody in the mid. You can get somebody mid first round. You can get somebody shoot second, third round. There's not a lot of quarterbacks being taken. I don't see a lot of quarterbacks being taken high in this upcoming draft. So you can get somebody who, yeah, you can franchise tag them. Get a rookie to sit for a year and see what if that rookie can learn the playbook, learn how to run an offense well enough in the league and stuff like that. But I even with him, if he takes a step forward, it ain't worth it ain't worth record setting money. If he takes a step forward, it's not worth Tua, Mahomes. It's not worth those contracts, bro. It ain't worth Herbert money. It ain't worth Lamar money. We talking about 300 million here, bro. That's 300
Right.
million, man. That's a lot of money. That's a big hit. You all in on that quarterback at that point. You know, look what
Mm-hmm.
Russ did to the Broncos. That's a big hit. You taking giving a quarterback 300 million.
Mm-hmm. You're not wrong. But what's good, Breezo? It's all good, my boys. You always, it's always next week. You tune in, drop likes, follows. You feel me? Do what you got to do, bro. Be safe out there. But yeah, Quincy, I feel you. I feel you. I'm not denying any of that, man. But this Sean McVay system, it just, I don't know, man. I mean, it doesn't
No,
seem
you
to
talking about
be
Shanahan? Kyle
not.
Shanahan?
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan. I'm saying Sean McVay. Kyle Shanahan's system, man. I mean, I
Glorified
don't know.
offensive coordinator. I said it. That boy
I
ain't
mean,
no top coach.
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the man has produced top units, but he's produced top units with guys with a specific skill set. And how many quarterbacks in this draft would you think gonna come in with the similar skill set, but just be that much more better? I mean, I just don't see it. I mean, who are we talking about? Like they
I
can
think
actually be in
that
position to take.
I think that you can throw in Cade Klubnik in that offense. I think you can throw
Who?
Cade in that offense.
Who? Who you say?
Cade Klubnik, the Clemson quarterback.
That man doodoo.
Man, I'm not
Oh
giving you
my
that.
gosh, bro!
I'm not
Don't
giving you.
start, bro. The show. Hey, we
I'm
just
not
started,
giving you
bro.
Hey,
that.
Don't start with
hey,
me, bro.
hey, Q. That man garbage, bro.
Don't start, bro. We just started. Don't start, bro. Let's not do this.
I'm not that high on him either, bro. I'm not. I mean, I'm not
Klubnik
gonna.
can
I'm
do
not. I'm not gonna.
everything
I'm not
Purdy
gonna say.
does.
I'm not gonna say he's doodoo, but he's no,
That man
He
garbage.
he
My
he can
bad.
do everything Purdy does. What y'all talking about?
bro. I think Brock Purdy is more athletic. I think he's a better. I think he has a better timer, like in terms of his decision making and quickness and efficiency. He plays. He doesn't play with the urgency or the awareness Purdy plays with, and I think that's a part of Purdy's game that gets overlooked. Like he has really solid pocket awareness to good pocket awareness. I just don't see that same feel for the game from bro. Like I don't see it,
I,
dog.
hey, let me ask a question then, all right? So you see how, you know, we all said we feel like we don't just think he deserves it, but compared to a lot of the deals that these quarterbacks got nowadays, you don't feel like Purdy is a little bit more, successful than
See,
his
but
counterparts out.
that's the problem right there. That this is why the
Mm-hmm.
quarterback market is where it's at right now. Should Trevor Lawrence had gotten paid that contract? No, right? But they was what was everybody going off of? The hype, the potential, right? Next Peyton Manning, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Tua. Yeah, you ain't gonna like it, Larry. But same with
Nah,
Oh, I'm gonna
Tua.
love it. I don't like
he
that guy.
probably agree, honestly.
I
Same with
agree.
Tua. It was what could be, right? We can when we complete it, what could be the potential, the you know, uh look at the numbers, right, for that 1 year when we brought in
Mm-hmm.
Hill. It's the same thing with Purdy, man. Yeah, okay. There's not that many other quarterbacks that you give that money to, but that's the reality of it. Teams got to accept that. There's not that many quarterbacks that deserve this type of money. Period.
Mm-hmm.
There's not. But and that's the issue with the market right now. That's why it's so high. And these quarterbacks keep seeing these. Kirk Cousins got 180 mil after Achilles tear. What are we doing? That's the issue right
Yeah,
there.
he's been awful these last couple
That's
games.
the issue right there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the oh well, we ain't got nobody else to pay. Okay, sit it out. Thug it out for the year. Don't pay these terrible contracts because you ain't got nobody else to pay for that offseason. That's terrible. That's a bad mindset, bro. You set your team up for failure. You get what I'm saying? I understand. Yeah. There's trust me, listen, Purdy ain't no bottom 10 quarterback. He a smooth top 20 top 25 for sure. You know,
If
he
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 top
he he
25,
he
that
he
that
he,
he
he
damn
on
near
the
bottom
edge.
10.
He right outside the top 15. I give him that. He right outside that mark. He's a good quarterback. I'll give him that. But he come on, that's the issue right there, Larry. It's the yeah, but who else can we pay? That's what resets the market right there. That's what keeps
Mm-hmm.
messing it up for these teams right there. It's always the yeah, but who else? Who else can we give this money to? Nobody. Don't give that money to anybody. Go fix every other hole you got in your offense or your defense, and then bring in a guy the next year, or draft a rookie and prep that rookie to take over the reins. Don't waste your money on a quarterback that can't prove to be the guy.
All right, so we got a comment from Brizo. He has said it's not about deserving; it's about being available. Purdy will probably be the best QB option available, so he'll get the money. Niners are locked in at skill position, so they might as well take a chance
But
on him.
see, that's the problem right there.
So,
We not taking chances with 300 mil. With 300 million, we not taking no chances. There's
hold
no
on, this,
chances to take $300 million.
hold on, wait. Let me just say this. This is where I disagree with my boy Breeze, man. I feel like we shouldn't be giving contracts for the sake of chances. If I'm giving anyone 200 plus anything, I need guarantees from you. I need you to be Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes.
But you
I
don't
need
feel
you to
like
be.
Brock Purdy deserves that?
It's not that I don't think he's deserving. To me, deserving and worth are two different things. Like if
Okay.
you're deserving of money because you've helped this team be successful, you become their best quarterback they've had in the past 6 7 years, whatever the case may be. If you feel like he deserves the money because he helped them to a Super Bowl, they got to the NFC Championship twice since he's been the starter, cool, by all means. But you got to understand what that entails. And that entails players going to be dropped off because you can't extend everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Talent going to be missed out on because you can't go out and get every single free agent that's going to be on your board because everybody not going to be willing to take cheaper deals because you got a guy on the Bucks that's going to cost you 50 million annually. You can't do those certain things and then turn around and say we paid the quarterback this amount of money because we feel like he deserved it, but then turn back around and say, "Oh, we got to build a perfect team around him so it could work." Like you can't have it both ways. It's a give or take kind of deal. That's why the Chiefs offense been lackluster the last couple of years because Patrick Mahomes had a deal that was 45 million annually. That's why Lamar Jackson, part of the reason why Lamar Jackson can't get a number one receiver. Although be it the fact that the Ravens haven't attempted to get a lot of guys, but they
Mm-hmm.
they can't go out and get a receiver for 20 plus million annually because Lamar, Roquan Smith, and these dudes, they all got $100+ million contracts. So you have to be sure about your guy. And that's the thing. And that's why I say I don't agree with paying people for the sake of availability. That's what got the Giants in the hole they in now. So it's it's not really about availability for me. It's more so about what you can do. Like that's just what it comes down for me. Like that's really what it is. Like what can you do? I get the potential and all this stuff, but what are you truly? Like that's what it matters. That's what matters more than anything to me, honestly. But Will, you there, man? You want to chime in, or you still behind? I don't think that boy there yet. Well, let's move on to the next topic. If y'all don't have anything else to add, yeah. Before we move on, anything else y'all want to say?
No, sir.
Nah, that's it. He don't deserve that. He don't even deserve that money. Let's not even do that. He don't deserve that money. The Niners went to the Super Bowl because they had a great team. Brock Purdy ain't elevate that team. We saw it with Jimmy Garoppolo. He ain't elevate nothing. What does he deserve?
Mm.
Yeah, but his Bree's point wasn't about deserving; it was about availability. He was saying like
Oh well. Oh
pretty
my
much,
bad. Well.
pretty much. It's not like oh they could go out and get another quarterback that's going to make them better tomorrow. That's his point.
They can go in, man. Listen, they can go out and get a decent pocket passer, and I think they he can extend plays. Don't get me wrong, he can. But you get a decent pocket passer, and I think that the Niners are pretty much in the same position,
Mm.
and that's the last thing I gotta say about that.
Okay, so this one we're gonna talk about Bill Belichick making his decision to go to UNC. He signed a 5-year deal with the program. What's y'all thoughts on that? Are y'all surprised by the move from Bill, or what y'all think? I'm gonna start with you first, Larry. What you think about Bill
I,
going to North Carolina?
honestly, I was kind of surprised. I thought he'd easily get an NFL deal, but I do think he just want to, take his crack at the college football level. So to think, how can I say? I'm more so surprised that he did go, but I kind of am excited to see what he can do
Mm,
because him being 72 and being just strictly NFL, it's kind of a rough transition to go over to the college football game. So I'm kind of interested to see how he could, get into the recruiting line of things, like if he really even needs to recruit, because being an 18-year-old kid, I'm pretty sure you know who Bill Belichick is. So I'm kind of interested to see like what they do over there in UNC, even though they are rival to my choice of college football team, but I am interested to see what he does over there. You know, because going from being in the NFL since the mid '80s to this being your first crack at college football, I mean, I think they're gonna be bad the first couple years, but then things settle in.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of,
Okay.
like I said, I'm kind of excited to see what they do.
Okay. That was good, Will.
What's good, bro? Crazy, crazy getting back to the crib, bro. My work van broke down and shit, man.
Well, damn. Hope everything's straight, boy.
Yeah, they gonna have to get it towed.
Damn. Tough, boy. Life hit you hard. But
Hell yeah.
we was just we was just discussing. We had discussed the Brock Purdy contract situation. You wanted to give any thoughts on that before the bill stuff?
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna be honest. It depends. He got one more year, right? Next year.
Yeah,
Like,
technically, yeah. He still got the last year on his rookie deal. Yeah.
yeah. So I think you see what he brings to you next year. I mean, this year is kind of crazy with injuries and people taking personal related leaves and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? This year is kind of crazy, kind of off the rails. I think you see what you get from him next year. I mean, he might be able to provide you with something more than you've seen so far. And then you kind of take it from there. If you feel like he improved enough to want to bring him back, I think you try to get him on something that's a little cheaper. But see, the hard part about that is, I mean, he got what NFC Championship games, a Super Bowl appearance. So what he's technically worth on the market is kind of crazy compared to how good of a quarterback I personally feel he is.
Mhm.
So I think that's kind of where the disconnect is. I mean, if you don't feel confident, like next year after you watch him play, and you don't feel confident in him taking a step in order to be that game changing quarterback. The certain guys, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, yada yada, guys that you absolutely know that are gonna be able to put you in positions to win. That I feel like you just kind of cut ties with them. You see who's gonna be in the draft, or maybe somehow God bless, you get a trade for somebody that works out. But unless he's going to be able to, provide some type of spark, I wouldn't really recommend re-signing him.
Yeah. Okay. And the next thing we were speaking on was in regards to Bill Belichick signing a deal with UNC. What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's funny. He actually he said something about like the politics of the NFL, which is the reason why he wasn't planning on coming back or something like that. I just think it's funny. He's one to talk about anything that might be negatively impacting on your success. When the Patriots, they got their fair share of scandals, so on and so forth.
Right.
Um, Personally, like in my personal opinion, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that he hasn't been good without Brady. Like before Brady, after Brady. Um, so it kind of comes to the point where I feel like he just might be a little scared, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like you see Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, and they're just absolutely dominant. Uh, everyone thinks they're gonna three-peat this year. Analyst wise, fans are kind of torn, but you know how fans are.
Mm.
So I think that he sees all these good quarterbacks on these good teams, and he's not gonna be able to come into no really good position. I would say, if I was him, I probably wouldn't come back either, unless there was a quarterback that had potential to be able to take it to that next level.
Right. Right. All right. So Quincy, what's your thoughts of Bill going to UNC? Bill
Hey
Belichick.
man, this is elderly abuse. Why they got this 72-year-old man up there working them long hours? Come on, bruh. Who is allowing these decisions to be made when it comes to this? Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Bill Belichick is a great coach, right? Seen as possibly the GOAT, right? But the man is 72, bruh. If I'm a young, if I get the point of it helps with recruits, I understand. But let's take into account this is the NIL era of college football. These boys getting paid by everybody. Look how BYU just snatched up the top prospect, right? Who would have thought BYU would have had the number one prospect? This is the NIL era. These youngins don't care about no damn legacy. These boys about the bag. They about who they can relate to. Right now,
Mm,
in my opinion, the biggest coach right now in college football is without a doubt. I'm not talking about wins. I'm not talking about records. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about strictly based off hype, right? If I'm a young kid coming up and I know I'm gonna get paid and I want to get my name out there, I want to be around this coach. It's Dion, right? It's Dion, because this guy can relate to me. If I'm a young recruit, yes, Belichick is without a doubt top, GOAT. He's GOAT. But I can't relate to this kid. He gonna pay me what I can get paid anywhere else. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I'm looking at it. He gonna bring that NFL style of defense, absolutely. But I don't really see him landing big recruits. Uh, I don't see him elevating the recruiting at UNC as much as other people think is going to be. And I do think he is a little petty. He a little hypocritical based off his recent comments that he made with the politics of the NFL. He acting
mm.
like he didn't get all them shots. Let's not forget that Brown stint. Let's not do that, Bill.
Right, right. And I honestly, man, for me, it was shocking because I thought for sure Bill was gonna try to come back into the league and go after Don Shula's winning record. I thought he wanted the most win record from any, head coach in NFL history. So I really didn't think he was going to go to college. When I seen the speculation of him possibly going to UNC, I was like, there's no way in hell Bill Belichick going to coach college. He's trying to get the wins record, but he went and did it. So clearly he just wants to still coach. And listen, I'm not getting into the whole political arguments and debates. We know what the Patriots did. We know how they got away with certain things, the Flake gate, the getting caught at people practices, filming. So we know all this stuff. I ain't gonna get into all that. But it is hypocritical for someone like him to come out and say the politics or the business side to the NFL pretty much drove him out of the league. And I thought I was a bit distasteful coming from a man who's been regarded as the ultimate professional at times. And I thought that was just a bit dishonest, like coming from him. But let's get off into our next topic. This is something I really want to discuss, man. Because me and Larry had this argument earlier. We had it before. So we talking peaks now, peak for peak, right? Who y'all taking? Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes? Peak for peak. We talking the best version of those two guys. Who y'all taking? Quincy, I'm gonna start with you. Go ahead.
Mahomes is the GOAT, baby GOAT. Mahomes has done things that we haven't seen. Mahomes has produced. He's won Super Bowls, right?
Mm,
And with all that being said, I'm still going A-Rod in his peak. I don't give a damn what argument is made. I don't give a damn what y'all say, 50 touchdown. I don't give a damn. A-Rod in his peak was throwing 40 touchdowns and finishing the year with like 3 interceptions. A-Rod in his peak without they didn't even care about the Super Bowl wins with A-Rod. They was comparing this man to Brady. That's how great A-Rod was in his peak. No, without the accolades, that man was better than Brady. A-Rod ain't have the teams Mahomes had. A-Rod ain't have the coaches Mahomes got. A-Rod at his peak is without a doubt his prime years with the Packers. I'm not talking about accomplishments. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about looking at the numbers, looking at the film. A-Rod in his peak is the most skilled quarterback that we've ever seen, ever grace in NFL field. I don't even like the man. I think Aaron Rodgers is a is a is a loser as a person on the
Yeah.
personal aspect. But Aaron Rodgers in his peak Packers, Aaron Rodgers was that man is different. I am not betting against that man. 30 seconds left, 13 seconds left, 5 seconds left. He gonna win you a game. I'm not betting against him.
All right. What you got, Will?
Uh, I'm gonna take Mahomes. I'm not gonna lie. I think that he's proven to just be more mentally strong, better leader, and we can talk about arm talent and all that yada yada. At the end of the day, it takes more than just arm talent to win you games and win you Super Bowls. And peak for peak, I've seen Mahomes lead his team to multiple Super Bowls. Multiple. He's been in what, the AFC Championship every single year of his career or something crazy like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, he's just a better proven winner. He's more mentally strong. He has his guys want to actually play for him. They rally around him. I don't really think it's a debate.
Okay. I already know what you got, Larry, but what's your thoughts?
Man, for starters, that wasn't my question. I
Bro,
said the,
I asked the
I said the
question. I asked
product,
the question.
the quarterback you would want to build more based off of how they are the quintessential quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. You said I
Regardless
was
of
wrong and
what
said it was Aaron
regardless
Rodgers.
of what verbiage you want to
I'm
use,
still taking Mahomes,
I'm
bro. I'm
I'm
still
taking
taking
Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Mahomes, bro.
I'm taking Rodgers, bro.
I'm
Listen,
taking
listen,
Mahomes, bro.
listen,
Yeah.
listen. This I want y'all to indicate to me the year. Outside of the remember this now. Outside of the year the Packers won the Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers never had another top 10 defense in his career with the Packers. Never. Mahomes has
Facts.
now had for the last 2 years, arguably the best defense in the league when they went on those Super Bowl runs.
Facts.
Now, granted, the offense was not as electrifying and talented as it once was when he first got into the league when he was young. I get it. But the thing is, when you look back at those Green Bay Packers offenses, outside of Aaron Rodgers, old man Jordy Nelson at one point, Devontae Adams, who was an all-pro, much love to Devontae Adams. Randall Cobb, Aaron Jones, who was a late emergence, Eddie Lacy, who became an offensive lineman almost. Like, what are we like? What is the criteria of talent for talent when it comes to not just the coaching? Because the coaching is clearly in Patrick Mahomes' favor. That's not even debatable. But when it comes to
Facts.
personnel, bro, the Chiefs have handled their rosters way better than what the Packers have handled with Rodgers when he was over there.
Facts.
Like the drafting, the free agent signings, the player development, it's not even close. The Chiefs clearly are the better ran organization. So when I just asked, when we're talking about these players, we take all those things in considerations. Because this is the same dude, Aaron Rodgers, who in every game he ever played in, the defense has allowed on average 28 and a half points per game. Bro, that means he got to score 30 to even have a chance to win. Like, we can't sit here and say, you feel me, he not getting it done and Mahomes get it done. It's just that simple. It's not, because at the end of the day, the defense has to come up and play too. Just like how they have played these last couple of years with Mahomes. So when it comes but in terms of them two as players, when it comes to down to it, you can argue either way for the arm talent. You can argue either way for the pure throwing ability, whatever the case may be. The separator for me is that Rodgers, in my opinion, has a better IQ for the game. I think he understands and read defenses better, especially at his peak. I mean, for a dude to go out and postseasons had the best QBR in the league and a 44-4 TD and INT ratio, that tells me he knows exactly what's happening on the field. And when it comes down to things like that, and on top of the fact that he was, a lot of people forget this, he was one of the better rushing quarterbacks in the league at one point. I gotta go at 12, bro. Like, I just think when it comes to purely playing the position, pound for pound, skill for skill, I don't think, I already told y'all this before. I don't think anyone is better than Rodgers when it comes to just purely playing quarterback. Like, we're just saying the guy who plays the position the best wins, losses, championship rings, whatever. You turn on the tape and you tell me who looks the best playing the position. I'm going with 12 for that played for Green Bay. I'm going with him. I just think he plays the game better than anyone I've ever seen.
So do you know his averages like for year? Because my thing is, if you know his averages, what's up, man? Okay, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. If you know his averages, what are his averages? She's upstairs. What are his averages in the playoffs, bro?
The averages in the playoffs. I made a video about his averages, not averages, about his totals in the playoffs before. And for I hold on, let me look at the numbers. I had them before, but I'm not saying the man is perfect. I never once said that. But what I am
No,
saying is,
you don't even got to look him up, bro. But my point is, at the end of the day, when you look and you just see the eye test, like let's even take numbers out of it. Aaron Rodgers
okay,
has a knack to underperform in the playoffs. Now, I'm not saying he's always had the most help. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he's always had top 10 defenses. None of that stuff. But I be looking at some of these games, bro. Like what was it? Like 3 years ago, he played the 49ers. He had like 150 yards
mm,
pass. And I don't
mm,
think he had a touchdown, and I think he had an interception. Like that's absolutely unacceptable. It don't matter. It don't matter what the circumstances. If you're Aaron Rodgers, then you're Aaron Rodgers. If you're the best pound for pound or player for player, if you want to take only one quarterback, there's no way I'm taking a guy who's putting up 150 yards, no touchdowns, and an interception. But that's ludicrous.
okay, I understand that, but
And that's only one occasion too, bro. It's like you go back and look through his history, bro. He ain't been the best, and I'm not putting it all on him. But at the end of the day, you are what your production is, and I use that flat across the board, bro. Like we can say whatever, but I feel like Lamar hasn't been in worse positions than Aaron Rodgers. As far as who he's had to work with. He's had good defenses, but his offense has been horrendous, bro. He's been carrying that team for what? He's been in the league what, 6 years, 7 years, and I give Lamar more shit than I give Aaron Rodgers. So it's only right that I have to discredit Aaron Rodgers right here.
okay. So, of course, you got anything you want to say before I rebuttal or what?
Yeah, I disagree with the playoff talk. I don't agree because I have actually know Aaron Rodgers playoff numbers. Not by head, but I know for sure he averages a good like 270, uh 280. Maybe I'm pushing it with the 280, but around 270 yards a game. I This is averages. I'm talking about averages for his playoff career. I think it's around 270, two something. It's higher than 250. Like three touchdowns and one interception. I don't. I understand he's had his stinkers. He has, but Rodgers in the playoffs for the most part he's shown up. He's had his stinkers. Don't get me wrong, but so has Mahomes. Mahomes has had playoff stinkers. Mahomes has not shown up in certain playoff games where his team, that Chiefs defense, has gotten it done for him. So don't get me wrong. It can go both ways. It can, but like I said for my first argument, for my first point in this debate, if I'm looking at IQ, putting the ball where it needs to be, if I'm looking at reading a defense, right? That 44 to 4 touchdown interception ratio. Dog, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. For a quarterback to go a season That's college numbers, dog. Do y'all know how hard that is? Like the reality of that. That is, and it's not like he had, these. He's had Tay, and he's had Jordy, but fam, to put up numbers like that in the NFL, that is insane, bruh. That
Hey,
is absolutely insane. That is crazy. That is Big Ten college NCAA numbers that a man is putting against the best defenders, the best football players you'll ever come across in the world. He's making it look he's making it look easy.
it's
Well,
definitely
he
amazing.
used to, huh?
It's definitely amazing. My
Yeah,
only
like
thing,
that's
would
that's
would
that's crazy.
would you say that Patrick Mahomes deal is team friendly?
Absolutely,
Do you
Yeah.
would you ever say
absolutely.
any contract that Aaron Rodgers signed was ever team friendly?
They none of them were.
Okay, well that's
No,
his
wait,
fault for
whoa,
not
no,
That
being
no,
that
able to.
no, 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 no,
Aaron
no,
Rodgers ain't
no,
got no team friendly
no,
contracts, bro.
no,
He ain't got
no.
no
That's
team friendly
no,
contracts.
no, no, no. That's
Don't
not no.
don't say no. Ain't
That's
that how you
not
build a
true.
team with
That's
money?
not true. That's not true.
What you mean that's not true?
No, time out, time out, time out, time out. He literally took 2 pay cuts with Green Bay before he left and took another one with the Jets to sign Tyron Smith,
Man, we
to
ain't talking
sign
about no Jets,
Morgan
Aaron
Moses.
Rodgers. Come on,
Bro, the
Tavares. We ain't
Jets,
talking about no
bro, and
Bro,
Jets,
everyone
Aaron
he
always said he
Rodgers.
took
was
a.
washed.
You just said you. The question was, don't move the goalpost. The question was,
Bro,
has
you're
he
talking about
ever
peak. We're
taken a
talking about
I ain't
peak
move.
for
I
team-friendly
peak.
ain't moved no
You
deal?
said,
goalposts.
hold on. You said peak for peak.
We
In
talking
their
about
peak,
peak
in
at
their
his
peak,
peak.
has Aaron Rodgers ever took a pay cut? No,
He
Yes, he
no.
hasn't.
has.
He
What are we
In
hasn't.
talking
his
about?
At his
He
peak.
literally the
At
year
his
no
peak.
when he no when he first signed his first extension with Green Bay, he literally took out 40 million and asked that so they could re-sign Tay. That's literally that you can look that up right now. They literally did that.
bro,
Tay
Tavares,
was
take,
going to
that
bro,
leave.
deal was like
taking.
140
Listen,
mil.
listen.
That deal was like
Fuck.
140
He could have
mil.
signed for 200. Quincy, he won the MVP that year.
Okay,
You
all
Come
always
right,
said
on,
all
bro.
right,
MVP.
Oh
T, all
my
right, T.
God.
Every quarterback deserves 140 million. Because if that's team friendly,
100
I'm
That is
I'm I'm
not team friendly,
140
flabbergasted.
bro.
million for the
140
best
mil.
I'm
140
flabbergasted,
million for the best quarterback in the league is absolutely team friendly. At that time,
bro.
he
He
was
He
the
was
was
best
not
never the
the
quarterback in
best
best
the league.
quarterback
quarterback
in the
in the.
league,
Tom
though.
Brady was. Tom
What?
Brady,
What year we whoa. What year
You
y'all
talking about
talking
you
about?
talking about
Because
when
it's
you talking about when Tay
bro.
was
It
there, right?
don't matter,
2018,
bro.
2019. That was 130
2018.
something
Brady
million
was not
too.
better than Aaron Rodgers. No, he was not. No, he was
What?
not. No, he was not.
What?
2018?
Brady was the best quarterback up until Brady retired. What we talking about?
Listen, I understand the
He
whole
was the
stat
what?
shit, right?
Until he
Look,
retired?
Until he
mm,
retired, yes.
Hey,
mm,
when Brady retired, Patrick Mahomes was the best quarterback.
Bro,
Exactly.
Brady
Like
last
what
3 years
we
was
doing?
not better than Mahomes, bro. He wasn't even better than Rodgers, bro.
Well, if it
His
wasn't
last
Brady, it
three
was Mahomes.
years.
It wasn't
listen,
Rodgers. It wasn't
listen,
Rodgers.
listen, listen. None of this is relevant. We're talking about peak for peak, bro. Aaron Rodgers did not take no team friendly deal. You're talking about
Yes,
a
he
pay
did.
cut.
He literally
Listen,
took
bro.
less
Listen,
money to re-sign Devontae Adams. You can look
bro.
it up.
Less money
He
doesn't
literally
make you
took
team
less money.
friendly. What are you talking about?
If
What
you
are you
take less
saying?
money, that's team friendly. What are we
That's
talking
not
about?
team friendly, bruh. Because if Brock Purdy take
So,
two two
so time
two
out.
hundred thirty
So
mil,
by
that's
y'all,
not team
no, no,
friendly.
no. So you're
That's
telling
definitely
me,
not team friendly. For
yes, it
Brock Purdy to
is.
take
If
that
I take
deal.
less money from
How's that
you
team
to get
friendly?
more players, that's a team friendly deal. What are we talking
How's
about?
that team
All
friendly?
right,
How two
all
thirty
right,
mil?
T.
How
Bro.
230
Okay,
team
so
friendly?
so what I'm hearing is anybody who has a big contract could just drop a little bit in this team friendly automatically. It's automatically
40
team
million
friendly,
is not a little drop. That's two
bro,
other
bro.
significant players they could have
Tavares,
gotten.
bruh, we talking
T
about
T,
130
how
mil,
much was his
bruh.
contract, bro? How much was his contract,
Tavares,
bro?
Let's look it up.
100.
Hold on.
Hold
Hold
on,
hold on,
150 is
bro.
high,
It was it
and
was
you talking about
150.
130 in 2018.
Tonight.
Let
150 right now is high.
bro,
130
bro,
in
bro.
2018 is
Just
egregious.
stop arguing. Let T expose himself right here. This thing is ridiculous, bro.
That is
I'm ridiculous.
egregious, bruh.
How am
Uh,
I ridiculous?
Bro,
Hold
look
on,
at you, bro.
time out. Hold
Your
on.
mouth
Wait,
is
let's
about to
get
rip
him.
open. You smiling so hard. Your
How I'm
mouth is about to rip
ridiculous,
open, bro.
bro.
Bro,
I'm
you
trying
know
to
you're
figure out how
cap
am I
right now.
ridiculous. If you take less money, how the fuck is that not a team friendly deal? If I
bro.
took
It
He
less
don't.
took
money than what I could have signed,
he took
Oh my god,
130 mil in 2018. That's not team friendly.
he
bro,
could have
Gino, do you
signed for
see? Are
damn
you
near
serious?
200. That's my point.
Okay, bro. All right, it was team friendly, definitely. Every contract he ever took was team friendly, bro. All right,
No, I
let's
didn't
move
say
on.
every contract because he definitely finessed it,
Rogers
but
Let's move on.
Rogers been by his bread.
he definitely,
Rogers
he
was by
definitely
his bread
finessed it.
until he
Yeah.
got to the Jets. He was by his money till he got to the Jets. Rogers
Bro,
Niggas is talking
was
bro,
about
getting paid.
bro.
2018. Rogers was not in his peak in 2018, bro.
He wasn't what?
He wasn't in his peak in 2018. Rogers, if that's the year you're talking about his pay cut, he was not in his peak.
So what? What's Pete Rogers?
Okay, hold on. Because the year before that, he took like 100. I said the year before that. The extension before that was like 112, 115. Rogers was killing their pockets.
Right,
That
but
was after.
let,
See, look, see,
bro,
y'all,
let,
y'all telling me y'all
After
niggas wasn't
what?
paying attention. That was after. That was after the team made no free agent moves, and it was reported that
Oh,
he was just
they
gonna
can't
get
make no
whatever the
free
fuck he
agent
could get
moves.
at
They
that
paid
point.
this man
bro,
$110
they
million
you can still
in
trade for
20.
Bro,
people if you
if
got
you
money,
don't
bro.
listen, bro, the difference between you said what you said Brady. That what you said?
Yes, bro.
You said
No,
something about Brady?
I was talking about Mahomes' contract versus
Oh,
Rogers'
No, he was talking
contract.
about Mahomes' contract. I said, yeah, Mahomes' contract is team friendly.
bro,
It is.
Mahomes signed a 10-year deal worth $500 million. Of course, it's team friendly because he's going to be on the contract for the next decade. Of course, it is.
Does,
What
does
I'm
it
But he
matter? You're
took
That's a
talking about
team
a
friendly
Mahomes
core.
also
deal.
took a pay cut, by the way.
I'm not saying he did take a pay cut. I'm not denying any of that. But to say Rodgers never
Bro,
took a pay cut is not.
Mahomes,
It's just not true.
Mahomes,
It's not the
Rogers,
truth.
bro. Can we go to the next? Can we go to the next talking point, bro? You going crazy, man? I ain't even going cap,
Y'all niggas is tripping because y'all not talking the
bro.
right shit. Like how
Listen,
you
bro.
say a nigga ain't take a pay cut but
Bro, I
left
never said
40
he didn't
million on
take a
the
pay
table.
cut, bro. I said he
I'm
never
not
took a team
understanding.
friendly deal, bro. The deal is not team
So if
friendly. It
I
don't matter if it's
so
a pay cut.
so 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 if I go out and rob a nigga right now for 100,000, but I leave for 40,000 on the table, I took all his money or no? Did I take all his money or no?
That wasn't. I don't think
It
that
don't
was the
matter. That's
same
not team
type of
friendly
Okay,
pay
but
cut.
hold
That
on.
wasn't
He
the
still
same
got
type of pay
80
So I'm
cut.
saying
bands.
I'm not
Hold on,
taking
hold
all the
on.
money I could have got. That's my
Hold
point.
on. Okay, hold on. If a nigga got 100,000 and is on him, and you only take 20,000, he ain't gonna be as hurt as if you take 80,000.
The
You
nigga
know
gonna be
what I'm
hurt
saying?
regardless because I
The
took his
20K
money.
don't hurt
That's
as
the
much
point
as
I'm
the
making.
80K.
Oh my
No, but
god.
okay, but the
Oh
20K
my.
don't hurt like the 80K gonna hurt. The 80K gonna hurt. That hurts.
The man Mahomes
If
still
you take
top
20K,
five
I still
paid
got
quarterback.
80.
You know, okay, we
I'm
can move
still
on.
up.
We can
Thank
move
you,
on. We
bro.
can move on.
Thank you.
We can move on. We can move on. We can move on. We can move on.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah. Hello. So
I'm still taking Prime Mahomes.
fuck no. But anyway, uh
Crazy as hell.
thoughts. All right, so let's move up into the next topic. The thoughts on the AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts situations. I'm not sure if y'all seen it or not, but Brandon Graham came out
Yep.
and basically stated that the relationship between AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts has pretty much deteriorated. And AJ Brown combat this today. Well, not today, yesterday, saying that they good basically, like ain't nothing going on between them. So I'm gonna start with you, Larry. What you think about the situation? Do you think this is something that needs to be concerned? That should concern them, or this is just something that'll eventually work itself out?
Um, from my understanding, AJ Brown came out and said that Brandon Graham was emotional when he said, this statement about it, which kind of, that's what really took me by surprise in his rebuttal to the situation because, he is in the locker room with them. Granted, he is a defensive player, so I don't think Brandon Graham would have been that out of touch from the situation for AJ Brown to call him emotional about it. I think it's simply, a receiver being a diva per usual. Because he did say something about the pass game, but he didn't come out and follow up that statement in time. I feel like to say, "Oh, hey man, I'm cool with winning. If we're winning, if it's the run game, even if it's the special teams, I don't feel like he came out and immediately addressed that. He let it sit a little, to try to get a reaction out of people. So Brandon Graham, I feel like was kind of right coming out and saying it because it is, from what we see with Philly in their pass game, it's just over the New England Patriots pass game, who has a terrible pass game. So I think the pass game does need to be addressed in Philly. I don't think Brandon Graham was essentially out of place, but I don't know. I do find it interesting to see how good Philly offense can be with the pass game to how it is now. And I call Jalen Hurts a touchdown merchant because he is one. I don't. I think it's kind of pandered towards him in a way and what he wants. And he did want Barkley. He's kind of happy that he got Barkley to try to take the pressure off of him because I don't know. I think Brandon Graham was kind of right in the situation. I think AJ Brown being a diva about it. So
Okay. What you think, Will? What you got?
All right, so we know what happened last year. I'm saying he was not happy last year, and I think it's just ironic that now he's not addressing Jalen Hurts. I think it's just ironic, and I think Brandon Graham, he said what everybody can clearly see. I think that AJ Brown, his ego got too big because he was in Tennessee and he was just the only receiving factor there. Really, like nobody else really mattered whatsoever. He had all this potential. People raved about him. He came to the Eagles. And he started taking off. And now that Jalen Hurts is struggling, which is another conversation, I don't think he trusts his arm. But either way, now that Jalen
Mm.
Hurts is struggling to get him the ball consistently, he's masking that with the passing game itself. It don't matter if it's me, it don't matter if it's Devontae Smith, yada yada, so on and so forth. I think that he's struggling with the fact that he is now not the most electric player on the offense, and he's not the best player on like best skill position player on the offense. I think all of that's getting to his head, and now his numbers aren't adding up. You know what I mean? And that's something that receivers care about. Like receivers care about that more than anybody else in the league. Like receivers care about their numbers. You hear it all the time from receivers.
hmm
You see it on a week to week basis. I mean, we can go back. I'm a Steelers fan, so I know all about the shit. AB was a fucking he was crazy. Like everything didn't go his way, he'd flip out. Right. If AB did not get his way, he'd lose it. I remember he was knocking over water containers on the sideline and everything mid game. Like he's a wild dude, but I've seen it firsthand, so I know the behaviors. I used to watch this shit every week for years. So I think at the end of the day, he's hurt. He's hurt that he's not the name now. He's not the skill position name. I think that's what it is.
Okay. What you say, Quincy?
Another diva. That's all it is. It's another diva. We used
Mm.
to it now. I wasn't even surprised when Brandon Graham and and for the audacity for AJ Brown to come out, bro. He sound like a. With all due respect, I don't want to curse on your show. He sound like a hurt hoe. He talking about some. Oh, he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. What he said? Brandon Graham said again.
Yeah, he'll basically say
Uh,
he should have never said that. Basically,
yeah, he
like he
should
was
never
being
said that.
emotional.
Like, bruh,
He was
we
OD in
all
the
see it,
situation.
bruh. He talking about he being emotional. Nigga, you out there throwing tantrums mid play. Man out here throwing tantrums mid play. He talking about Brandon Graham being emotional. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that, bro. That's another diva. This is the same reason. This is the same thing we saw last year. This ain't nothing new with AJ Brown. It's the same thing we saw last year.
Hmm.
Him and his boy DK. They the same way. When things going their way, they barking, right? They the toughest guys on the field. And when things start slipping away, it's over. The excuses start coming out. They start crying, like Will said. Receivers, I don't know what infatuation they got with their numbers being super high. It don't matter if it doesn't relate to winning games. As long as they get their numbers, they the happiest people on earth because they know they gonna get paid, and it's stupid. This is another emotional diva receiver. It's an NFL issue. The NFL keeps allowing it. That's the problem. The fans keep allowing it, and that's why they feel they entitled to keep doing dumb shit like this. AJ Brown. If I'm the Eagles, I'm gonna thug it out this year. We winning games. It ain't
They're
like they
not letting.
losing.
They're,
They
they're not
winning
letting him
games.
go. They're not letting
Yeah,
him
like,
go.
we winning games. I'm gonna thug
Yeah.
it out. Shit, we
They're not
winning
letting him
games.
go. If that's what you about to
You,
say. He's not.
no, no, no. I'm
He's
not
not
saying let
leaving.
them go. I'm saying I'm gonna thug it out. Them they gonna have to figure. If I'm Nick, I'm telling them niggas to figure it out. Y'all better figure it out. Cause we winning games. And Barkley is in MVP talks. The shit working. So there's no reason for them to even be doing all. I don't understand that. They shouldn't be there should be no issue right now. Y'all winning. That's what pisses me off. Like, how you a receiver, you winning games. I don't understand that. Y'all look like a competent team. What's the issue? Hurts arm, yeah, 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 y'all know how I feel about Hurts. That's a conversation for another day. But
He's trash.
but
Whoa, trash. Whoa,
that arm is garbage, bruh. That arm is not good.
whoa,
That
That
trash
arm
is
is
crazy.
nasty work.
that
That
arm
arm.
is garbage. That arm is
Trash
He's
is
not
who.
good.
crazy.
He's who
Trash is
people think.
crazy.
He's who people think Lamar is for sure.
Yes, yes. Hurts is who people think Lamar is. But
Oh wow.
Tra-
huh?
Trash is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he not.
Hurt
He not
Hurts
trash.
Hurts
But
ain't
he
trash,
he he
but Hurts
nasty. He
arm is
nasty
not
though.
good. That arm is not good. It's time we everybody accept it. That arm is not good. With that being said, I think that Brandon Graham ain't do nothing wrong. I don't think that this is a cause for concern for the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles should worry. They still winning. They look great. Um, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So suck it up, AJ Brown. If you want to leave, that's on you. But we ain't letting you go because the formula we got right now is working.
Okay. Well, I gotta disagree. I think they do have a problem and they should have some concerns. But before I get into my thoughts, Gino had called. He said Eagles went through the issue last year with Brown and salty comments. Part of the reason with injuries, them boys quit towards the end. That and Matt Patricia was buns. Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly, my boy. But the thing is this. Listen, I'm people know me. I'm a Hurts guy. I was a Hurts guy since Bama. I told Larry and Carl on the we was I forgot if we was on the game on the phone. I forgot what happened. I told them once Jalen Hurts got drafted by the Eagles, Carson Wentz, count your days, you losing your job, and he lost his job. So I've been a Hurts guy, but the film don't lie, bro. You turn the film on right now, he's not seeing the field well at all. And AJ Brown has every right to be upset. Now, does he have to lash out like the way he does and to, basically
That boy
throwing
hurtful.
tantrums on the sideline? No, he doesn't have to do the theatrics like how he's been doing. But at the end of the day, his anger is 100% justified because he's a lot of these passing concepts and routes. If you watch these shits, even from his last game against the Panthers, he opened one-on-one situations. He got the advantage on. He got leverage on the corner, the DB, whoever. He should be getting more passes thrown his way, and he's just not right now. And that's a problem. And the reason it's a problem is because you're not going to play the Panthers come playoff time. You're going to play the better teams in the NFC. You're going to be playing the Lions. You're going to play the Packers. You're going to play the Vikings. You're going to play these teams who are going to come in, have a game plan to take away Saquon Barkley and see if you can beat them from the pocket. And right now, they can't feel too confident that he can because he's not making the throws, bro. He's not. And I'm not saying he's the most pristine passer the world has ever seen, but I don't think his arm is as terrible as y'all are trying to make it out to
Man,
be.
that man threw
I
a
just think
40-yard
right
Hail
now his
Mary.
confidence is a little shot, and I'm not exactly sure why. Like
40 yarder.
I can't, I can't really, I can't really give you the answer why, but I do know it's the shit don't look good right now. Like that's what I do know, and it has to be fixed if they expect to go where they think they could go. But
Who
in
who's
terms of the
stopping
whole,
who's
you said
stopping that
what?
run defense though?
Who's
I mean, who's
stopping the
stopping
run
that?
defense?
Who's stopping the run offense? Who's stopping it right now?
I mean, listen, right now. it's working. But come postseason, when you got one game to move on and you got one opponent to focus on, dog, there's nothing to stack a box and just limit Saquon Barkley. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but a team is going to be willing to bet against stopping Saquon before letting Jalen Hurts beating him with his arm right now. Like, that's just what it is.
Yes, sir.
So they have to figure it out. Like, they can't continue what they're doing right now. I think it's gonna work next month when they playing for games that matter. Like, it's not gonna happen. But you got anything else y'all want to add, Larry?
No, sir.
Anybody else? Y'all got something else you want to add?
AJ. Yes, he do get open, but he need to stop. They winning games, bro, and handle that stuff off the field. Handle that stuff behind cameras.
I
Don't
agree with
don't
I agree
don't
with
be on
that.
the sideline acting like that. Don't be in the middle of the play, throwing your hands up, jumping up and like, bruh, come on, bruh. Hey, you a grown ass man. Handle that stuff behind the scenes. At the end of the day, that's your teammate. That's your quarterback. You feel me? Handle all that stuff behind closed doors. Handle that stuff amongst each other. Cause now you giving opposing defenses and opposing teams easy look into, okay, we could attack this and 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 we could limit that offense. Like, you gotta, if like you said, T, if we thinking playoff time, we thinking long term. If we don't show defenses, uh, we don't show teams this is the issues we having right now, and he's blatantly showing everybody these are the issues I'm having right now with my quarterback.
Yeah. Hey, Gino had commented. He said, if the Eagles can't connect on deep passes and the lines are healthy, we can stop them. The 49ers needed the Lions back in to collapse in the passing game to even open up the run game in the title game, and we're better today. My brother ain't gonna lie to you. As long as Jared Goff y'all quarterback, I don't see y'all going. Hey, I'm
Hey,
that's
hold
just
on, hold
me.
on,
That's
hold on,
that's
hold
just
on, hold
me.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Now y'all see AJ Brown need a little diva. Y'all still take him over St. Brown?
Yes, he's
Come on
still better.
now.
Yes,
I'm
of
Oh
Yes,
my
course.
gosh.
yes,
Of
He's still the better
Oh
course.
my
player.
gosh. All
Yeah.
right,
yes,
bro.
Yo,
yes,
Quincy.
yes,
All
You
yes.
right,
know the
bro.
you know this you know that time you said, hey, watch this week, watch this week. You
Hey, I
remember
told him
St.
that
Brown
too.
had he
I
had a
told him that.
terrible game.
I told him that too. He had a bad game against a bad defense, and AJ
And
Brown
I'm
went
still
for
taking.
110 in the touchdown.
Hey, and guess what? I'm still taking St. Brown because St. Brown ain't gonna cry. Look how they use St. Brown in that offense. They be trying him, and he ain't out there throwing his hands up, complaining. He out there
That's
blocking.
because he
He
can't
doing
run a
his
damn
job.
route past. That's because he can't run a route past 10 yards.
All
Like,
right, bro.
St.
All
Brown
right,
is an
bro.
underneath receiver
All
purely.
right, bro.
Like, give me the bigger body and deep threat receiver, bro. It's not that's not even a discussion to be had. AJ Brown is clearly
Deep,
better, bro.
deep,
I'm not
deep
gonna
threat
argue
gonna quit mid play. He gonna quit mid play if his quarterback
that.
don't look at him first
Hey,
year.
hey, at least he could get down there. AJ Brown can't even run that damn pass. That's all I'm saying. But let's move off into our last category of the night, man. And it's gonna be a would you rather. And we're gonna do someone who's an interesting name, who's been getting a little bit of more, I can say, recognition. But Zay Flowers, man. So first name on the board, I think it's an interesting one. Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison.
I'm
Give me
taking
Zay.
Jordan Addison, bro.
You
What?
said wait, hold on.
What?
Who you taking, Quincy?
I can't even hear.
Give me Zay.
I'm
Oh my
taking
god.
Jordan Addison.
This nigga says A Flowers,
Where
bro.
y'all? Hold on. Where?
And
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
bro,
Hold on.
Hey,
Hold
T,
on.
do
Help
you
me
be
understand.
bro, do you
Help
be
me
giving him mess
understand.
before he get on the podcast, bro?
Hold
He
on, bro.
be he be saying
Hold on.
anything,
Hold on.
bro.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all taking Jordan Addison over Zay Flowers?
yes,
I ain't gonna
sir.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's close. I think Jordan
Me
Addison
neither.
is
I don't think
clearly
it's
better.
close. I don't think it's close
What?
either. He's a better route runner. He's better down the field. Mm.
Let me just ask you this, Quincy. The game Jordan Addison just had against the Falcons against AJ Terrell, you think Zay Flowers can ever come close to that kind of level of play?
No.
So what are we talking about?
What are we talking about, Quincy?
Oh my god, this is crazy. This nigga, he's crazy.
So what's the
Hey, Quincy, just
what's the
FYI,
argument?
Hey,
Zay
somebody,
Flowers is the number one passing, the receiving option on his team, and Jordan Addison is sitting behind Jettas, bro. And we've seen Jordan Addison take over a football game.
And mind
yeah,
you,
but that's a
keep
bad
in mind,
argument for
Jordan Addison
Addison.
missed 2 games this year, and he has 100 and something less yards than Zay, and he got more touchdowns. Like, let's
Hold
relax,
up,
bro.
hold up, hold up, hold up. They're double teaming and triple teaming JJ. Of course, Addison
Right.
gonna get the yards. What are we talking about?
I mean,
Zay's
but
the
stats
He's
only
gonna
aside,
get the
Zay
yard.
Flowers
bro,
is
bro,
lining
no, no,
up
no, no,
against
Zay
no,
is
no,
the
no,
Zay
no.
only
Flowers is
threat
lining
on
up
it.
against
He's the
safeties
only
and
receiving
linebackers.
threat on his team, not named Mark
Yeah.
Andrews.
Listen.
What?
Number one,
Zay Flowers
I
is
need you to
lining
stop
up in
screaming.
the slot against linebackers, bro. What are we talking about?
Bro,
Ah,
regardless of
and
that, turn on the tape, bro. It's not close.
and
The route
Addison
running,
and
Exactly.
Addison
Jordan.
don't be lined up in the slot.
Bro,
He
he's
play
better
on the
than Zay
outside
Flowers, man.
majority of his
He
snaps.
be he be lined up in the slot. Zay be lined up on the outside too,
Not the
No,
majority of his
not the
snaps.
majority of his snaps.
bruh. Hold on,
They
hold
use
on, hold
Josh
on, hold on,
Naylor in the slot,
hold on,
bro.
hold
Come
on,
on,
hold on,
bro.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Josh
See, this is the
Naylor
issue
and
I have. Hold on, this is the issue I have with the slot argument. We all watched Cooper Cup dominate a whole season. Majority of his snaps were in the slot, and
And he
everybody and their
still
mama
wasn't top
argued.
five for me. He wasn't top five for me. I didn't
uh,
think
But
he was
you're
top.
But
arguing. You're
everybody and their mama
arguing.
was arguing that Cup was a top 5 receiver.
I
So
you
the
could ask
slot argument
Larry.
don't
You
make
could ask
sense
Larry
because
right
the slot
here. I
argument.
did
Bro,
not believe he was top five.
you're arguing a dominant receiving year compared to an average year of a guy who plays in the slot. It's not a debate. That was a terrible take right there.
An average year.
But even if we give you that argument, because we're right, that comparison, you're comparing a triple crown season and a Super Bowl MVP to a guy that's top 10 in receiving yards. I mean, cool. But even if we give you that grace, right, that does not change the fact that it's just naturally harder to play outside on the boundary than it is in the slot because you have
But
less space to work with the sideline, and you're facing off against the team's better DBs or defenders. Like that, that's not a debate. But even
I'm
if
not
we
I'm not
want to take that,
arguing
hold
that.
on, time out. Even if you want to take that out into consideration, you still have to consider the skill sets, bro. The only thing Zay Flowers does better than Jordan Addison is run intermediate routes. That's it. Everything else, you're not telling me he's better than Jordan Addison than anything else. He's not faster. He's not more explosive. He's not quicker. He doesn't run better routes. He's not a better deep threat. He's not a better 50-50 jump ball receiver
his
or
hands ain't
contested
even
in
better.
catches.
his
He doesn't have
hands.
better hands. Like, there's not a debate to be had. Jordan Addison is clearly the better player.
The only thing he got
Clearly.
over Addison is a better quarterback. Get him out of here. Let's go to the next name.
Hey. But next name up, man. I got Lad McConkey.
Too early. That's
I'm
way
taking
too
Zay
early.
Flowers, bro.
Okay.
It's too early.
I don't
What?
know.
So,
It's close. It's close to me personally. To me, like when I watch them, I think it's kind of close. But I like Lad, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
yeah,
too
last
early.
night.
Lad, he a rookie. He is he a good receiver. I think it's too early to kind of base it.
So you taking Zay?
Um, that's
Time
man.
out. Time out. There's no way
I
you're
don't
thinking
know,
about Lat McConkey, but told me he
bruh.
is better than
Lad is nice.
Jordan
Hold
Addison.
on, Lad is nice, dog.
Is he better than Jordan Addison?
Fuck no.
It's
Quincy,
too
come
early.
on.
You're a rookie. It's his
Quincy.
first year. It's
Quincy, he's
too
not better.
early,
He's not better. Even if he
bruh.
wasn't a
It's
rookie,
way
he's not
too
better.
early. What do we do? What are we talking?
Your boy
Hold
be on
on.
that
Lad is the
methamphetamine.
only receiving threat on his team. It's too early.
I'm saying though, you're thinking about this more so than you did Jordan Addison. That's
Cause
what
I'm,
I'm saying.
cause I'm looking at. Hold on, cause I'm looking at the context. Players that, defenders that show up against the Chargers. They only worried about Lad. They ain't worried about John. They ain't worried about Quentin trash that he can't catch. They ain't worried about him. They worried about Lad. He's the game plan on the receiving end. He's the focus.
Quincy, did you
Jordan
forget what?
Addison. At the end of the day, hold on. At the end of the day, it don't matter how much I try to argue it. The nigga got Jettas on his team. It
Wait,
don't
time
matter
out.
how I try to spin it.
Time out. Did you forget that Jordan Addison played his best ball when Justin Jefferson got hurt? Did you forget that? Because last
I'm
year
sorry.
when
What? Say that again. You was going in and out.
did you forget that Jordan Addison last year when Justin Jefferson got hurt played the best of his career, young career so far?
Hold on. The nigga, hold on. There's context to these numbers, bruh. He had Kirk. Kirk
Bro,
is known for forcing it to whatever receiver, the best receiver he got available. There's
And he's
context
good
to all
enough to
these
make
stats.
the
Y'all just throw,
plays. So
y'all just
that
throwing stuff out. Y'all just throw. Oh, he did. Yeah, the nigga got Jettas on one end. He got the best receiver in the league on one end, and then he got a nigga that forces it to his the number one receiver every game.
I'm not understanding
Kirk
your
could throw.
argument, bro.
can we
No,
just move on?
what you mean? Not understanding my argument?
Let's not make it
Addison
because
was
just
getting force
we
fed is my
can we
argument.
can we agree? Can we agree that Justin Herbert is better than Kirk Cousins?
Absolutely.
So let me get this straight. In a
Herbert ain't gonna
situation,
force it to Lad though.
hold on,
Herbert is not forcing it. Don't do that.
time out. Hold on. In a situation where Lad and Zay Flowers have the better quarterbacks, and Jordan Addison still outperforming them while Jettis was hurt, and
Oh
he's
my
not
gosh.
better. I'm just not understanding, bro. Like you can try to
Oh my
build
gosh.
another wall up as much as you want. I'm not seeing the argument, bro. But let's
Uh,
move on to the
on
next.
to the
Let's move
go,
on
go
to the
on to the
next
next
name.
one.
Let's move on to the next name. Tank Dell. That's the next one.
Nah, no, Zay better.
Okay.
Ain't no way
Who
I
you
ain't
got,
no way I
Larry?
niggas gonna argue me. 5'9" Tank Dell is better than Zay Flowers, bruh.
Who you got, Larry? Who you got?
I got Zay Flowers.
Who you got, Will?
Will like he
The,
hesitated. Ain't no fucking way. You gonna sit there and tell me Tank
The
Dell
Steeler fan
is
in me wants to
over
be
Zay
biased, but
Flowers,
I'm
bruh.
gonna take Zay Flowers. I'm gonna take Zay Flowers.
Okay. Next name I got Jaden Reed.
You didn't even tell us who you
Reed.
like.
I got Zay. I got Zay.
I like
You
Reed.
said Reed?
Yeah.
I got
Come
Zay
on.
Flowers over Jaden
Come
Reed,
on,
man.
bruh. Come on, bruh.
Even though
I
I'm not a
I'll
big
give
fan of
you
Jaden Reed, bro.
I'll give you the Addison. I'll give you that argument. You ain't gonna sit up
I'm
there
not
and
a
tell
big
me
fan of
Jaden
Jaden
Reed,
Reed,
bruh.
bro.
Ain't no you gonna tell me Jaden Reed, bruh.
I think Jaden Reed better than what y'all give him credit for, but
Oh my god.
Nah, bro.
I think
I'm
Zay better
sorry.
though. I think Zay better. I think Zay better.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you was gonna take
I
Jaden
think
Reed.
Zay better. I think Zay better. But so hold on, who you taking with?
Jaden Reed does make amazing catches, though. I got to give him that.
I like Reed personally. I think he's gonna be better than Zay Flowers by the end of their careers. Like we're gonna look back. I think they're in the same realm,
Okay.
realistically. Like if I had to rank wide receivers by tiers, they'd probably be in the same tier.
Yeah, I'm,
But
I'm picking players with similar types anyway.
yeah, but I like Reed, man. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Next name I got JSN Jackson Smith Najibba.
I'm going Jackson Smith, bro.
Okay.
You
That's
fucking better.
that I can't
I
I
wish
can't
you
he
would,
I
bro.
can't I can't Zay my dog, but I can't I can't make that argument.
Okay. Who you got, Larry?
Larry ain't no
I don't
fucking
know.
way, bro. Ain't no
I'm taking
fucking way, bro.
JSN, bro.
Ain't no
I'm taking
way.
JSN.
Oh
Yeah,
man. Boy, I was about to say, boy, you out here trying to be different. Cause boy.
I like JSN game, bro. He one of the few OSU receivers I actually like.
All right. Last name I'm gonna hit y'all with, man. Chris Olave.
Zay Flowers, and I'm a Saints fan.
What?
Olave.
I'm taking Chris Olave, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Availability is the best ability.
No, bro, we're not doing that.
Oh,
It's
What,
who
what you mean
this
we
who
is
not doing that? What you
who's the
talking about?
better player, bro. That's it.
this this is Quincy from the shop.
Yeah.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Look
hold
at
on, hold
Will
on.
face.
Hold on. Availability is the best ability, bro. What are we doing? Chris
Listen.
Olave got 4 concussions.
I'm talking Quincy. I understand that. I'm asking you who's the better player. I'm not asking you who plays more games.
It's not about who plays. Who are you going with right now? Y'all going with
If they're both
Olave.
healthy, I'm taking Chris
No, no, no.
Olave.
I'm not talking about if they both. I'm talking about who y'all go. This is the argument, right? Who y'all going with right now? Right?
That's not
Last
the.
pick of the
It's a
draft.
would
You
you
need a
rather.
receiver. They both on the board. Who you going with?
I'm going with Chris Olave.
I'm going with
Oh
Chris
my
Olave,
God.
bro.
The nigga he gonna be out half the season.
It's a Quincy. Again, it's a would you rather. It's only going off of who you think is better. That's it. Chris
Bruh,
Olave is better.
availability is the best ability though. Chris Olave is either concussed or he hurt. I've been screaming he need to retire. I'm
Bro,
going Zay.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I absolutely cannot believe this is Quincy from the shop, bro. The shit he been saying this week, and then like
Bruh,
what was it,
it's
2 weeks
facts.
Man,
We're
ago?
not talking. This is facts. This
what
is
he
I
been
thought this
saying?
was
facts.
some. I thought this was some random nigga named Quincy, bro. I've been trying not to give him shit, but this nigga got the worst takes I ever seen, bro. Why?
Bruh,
This is. I see
Chris,
why you
hold
stay
on.
off the internet
Chris
now, man. You be saying
Olave,
the dumbest
bruh,
shit.
nigga, Chris Olave is gonna be out half the season. That's facts.
Quincy,
Y'all gonna waste the pick
who's
on
the
Chris
better
Olave?
player? Who's the better player? That's
Tavares, it
it.
ain't got nothing to do. Bruh, it don't matter. The nigga ain't gonna be here half the year. He gonna be out 8 games.
You taking this shit too literal, bro.
No,
Okay, let me ask you this.
that's,
Hold on, wait.
that's the
Time
point
out.
of
Time
this.
out. Let me hold on. Wait. Time out. Let me ask you this. Since that's your argument, who you taking between Tua and Jared Goff? Who you taking?
I'm I'm taking Jared Goff.
I
You
think.
is capping. You is lying, bro. You
What you
lying,
mean
bro.
I'm not? Why would I take
Because
Tua?
you
Y'all
moving the
know I don't like
goalpost.
Tua. I don't like
Larry,
Tua.
Larry, just Larry, did this man not just say the other week Jared Goff is only a product of the system, bro? Did he
Yep.
not just say that the
And
other
so
week?
is Tua.
Yeah.
And
So
so
is
is
Tua.
I
Tua.
mean,
I
Tua
said
is the
both of
product of
them.
the system.
Jared
I
Goff
But
is
that's
said
what
definitely
I'm
both of
better.
them
saying though.
are.
Jared Goff
Both
When
is
of
he
them
better
was
are
than
talking
Tua.
products of
about,
their
listen,
system.
when he was talking about Jared Goff last week, bro, he literally said Jared Goff was a bottom 10 quarterback. He literally said that. He just said he a bottom
They
10
hold
quarterback
on,
in a
hold
good
on. I
system.
think they both. I think they both are products of their. I've said that multiple times. I said the Dolphins should have never drafted. I said the Dolphins should have got Herbert before the draft. I've never been a Tua fan. I said his contract was overrated. Y'all could go back. I have receipts. Tua is extremely overrated. I'm going Jared Goff. Absolutely. Tua gonna be out half the season.
I
Gino's
don't
over here
see what the
smiling.
hell y'all got on Jared Goff.
Motherfucker got 3 concussions. Why are we picking motherfuckers with concussions?
Hey,
What,
Gino.
what,
That boy Gino said, I'm
what,
surprised Will is
what are
surprised.
we
Bro, I ain't never heard. I ain't never heard him talk like this, bro. Like, I done heard a lot of people say
Bro,
stupid
no,
shit,
Quincy
bro.
Ben had wild takes, boy.
Bro,
Ben.
are we serious, bro? I do not remember
bro,
this, bro. Nigga.
hold
Bro,
on.
no.
How is this a wild take though? Hold on. How is this a
Listen,
wild take?
listen, 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 listen. It's a wild take. First of all, you stay with the wild takes because you still think I'm a raw better than AJ Brown. That's first off.
I'm I'm I,
And
I'm
then
going
the
with
last
I'm
week,
going with the receiver over the diva. Yes, I am.
you tried to argue Caleb Williams was better than Kirk Cousins and who else
Hey,
he
he not.
said?
Hold on. He not. Are we watching
No,
the
he's
same
not.
No,
He's
football?
not.
no, he's
This
not,
nigga
bro.
ain't throwing
No.
touchdown in how many weeks?
You tried
Wow.
to argue he was better than Dak,
Foul.
bro. You tried to argue he was better than Dak.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
think
no,
we
no.
whiffed on
I
Kirk
said him
Cousins,
and Dak are the same player. I said
and they're
No,
not.
they are
him
So
not.
Caleb Williams better than Dak Prescott.
and Dak are the same player.
No, they are not.
Huh? I said
So
they're the
Dak,
Caleb
same
Williams better
player.
than Dak
They're the
Prescott.
Dak
same
is
player.
bro.
Dak is 10
If you
times
put
I
better
didn't
than
Dak
say
on
they
Purdy.
if you put
better.
Dak on that Bears team, they got like
I
11 wins,
didn't
bro.
say either one is better.
12
I said they're
wins.
the same player. That's what I said.
13.
They're the
Bro,
same
they're
player.
not.
Is
They're
They're
Caleb
not.
not.
Williams better than Dak
How they not the
Prescott?
same? They are the same player. I'm not taking one over the other.
They are
They're the
not
same
the
player.
same player. No,
Bro.
they are not. No, they are
How they not
not.
the same player?
Because
How they
Dak,
not the same
so
player?
because Dak does everything better.
Dak
That's
don't throw
why.
dumbass picks. Dak don't extend the play when
Caleb
he don't need
Williams
to.
don't.
They're the same player. They're the same player. They do the same
Dak
shit.
is a better passer. He throws with more precision. He got better pocket awareness, and he is his IQ for the game at this point is significantly higher. What are we talking about?
How? Most of Dak's numbers come from garbage time. They come from garbage time. He be down 30 points. What are we
Bro,
Quincy
you
talking
can
man went
about?
3 straight seasons with 12 plus wins. Don't tell me they garbage time numbers when
They
he's winning
garbage
games in
time, bruh.
divisions.
The motherfucking stat pad in
Oh
garbage
my
time.
god, boy! All I'm saying is Dak as a rookie won his division and won Rookie of the Year. Caleb Williams, he at this point, Caleb Williams was
uh
like the worst quarterback in his draft class.
I
At
mean,
this
yeah, but
point,
don't do that though. Like if Dak was in this division as a rookie, he wouldn't have won
That's
the
what I'm saying.
division.
There's
listen,
context to
but
everything, bruh.
time out. Wait, no. But this is the thing. People said Caleb Williams is coming into the best situation that we've damn near ever seen in any first overall draft pick.
And it is.
That's what
It
people
is.
said.
It
Okay,
is.
so if we're saying
Bro,
that,
no, it is
don't
not.
okay,
How
but
is it
see, okay,
not?
well, hold on, Will. Since Quincy's saying that, don't sit here and tell me the excuse of a tough division. If you're telling
Hold
me he just went to the best situation a first
hold
overall pick
on.
has ever
Hold
had,
on.
don't
Let
tell
me
me that.
hold on.
Bro, his
Hold
coach
on.
got
Sidebar.
fired.
How is it not though?
His
How is it
coach got
not though?
fired
Because
mid-season. How is this the
okay,
best position?
hold on.
His O
We're
line is
talking
terrible.
we're talking about number one. We're talking about number one overall quarterbacks. Look at the teams they've all been drafted to. Caleb Williams has the best team any number one overall quarterback has gone to. That's a fact. Coach or no coach, that is a fact. 1,000 yard receiver in DJ Moore. They
You
drafted
mean number one
first round
quarterback is
draft
in
pick.
like first pick? First
Yeah,
pick or just
first
the
pick
first
quarterbacks.
quarterback
Yeah.
taken?
No,
Okay,
first pick
you talking about
quarterbacks.
first pick?
Caleb Williams has the best team. He does. I'm not gonna excuse. Listen, I'm gonna be real. He does. He does. Ain't no excuse for his poor play. But I don't see the Dak. I still don't see the Dak hype. I don't see it. Dak, they're the same player.
Wow, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy, bro.
That's
What's crazy though? They're the same player.
they're not the same player. They're not even. Caleb Williams is a bottom 10 starter in the league, bro.
All right, bro. Y'all boys got it, bro.
Dak Prescott before he got hurt was playing at the bare minimum a top 12 level.
Wait, so
He
Quincy,
was.
who better, Sam Darnold or Caleb Williams?
Sam
Watch what he
Darnold.
said. This nigga is lying because we just had this. Would you rather last
Hold
week?
on.
You
Hold on.
said
Hold on. Hold
Caleb
on. Hold on.
Williams.
Hold
So
on.
you
Hold on.
Williams
taking
Hold
was
on.
Sam
Hold on.
there.
Darnold over Dak
Williams
Prescott
was
and Kirk
there.
Cousins?
What you said?
You taking Sam Darnold over Kirk Cousins and Dak Prescott?
Oh fuck no.
What, bro? You're backwards right now, bro.
Oh fuck no. Sam, hold on. Sam, listen. I'm gonna own up to to the fact that yes, Caleb Williams is struggling. I would take. Hold on. Let me clear up. Let me clear up all confusion right now. This is being recorded, right? Let me clear up all the confusion right now. After last week, Caleb Williams he's struggling. The Niners game showed it to me. He's struggling. That motherfucker is struggling, right? He
Right.
I'm being real. He does have the best team any first overall quarterback has gone to. He does. For the best
Quincy,
offense.
can you name 15 number one draft picks right now? 15 number one quarterbacks.
You talking about quarterbacks,
Bro, I'm
right?
trying. Yes, nigga. That's what we talking about.
Okay. Hold on. You got Jameis Winston, right?
Okay.
Can you hear me, Will?
Yes.
You got Jameis Winston. You got David Carr, Sam Bradford, Alex
Andrew
Smith,
Luck.
um,
Andrew
huh?
Luck for sure. Andrew
Andrew
Luck.
Luck.
Andrew Luck. You got Vic. You got Stafford.
Okay,
You got Cam.
Jared Goff
Huh?
too.
Jared
okay,
Goff.
Jared Goff.
okay. Can I ask a question?
What?
Who? Two questions. Who did Jared Goff have when he got there, and who did Jameis Winston have when he got drafted by the Bucks?
I mean, Jameis
Jared
had Mike
Goff.
Evans.
Hold
You
on,
talking about
Davis
Gary.
had
receiver
Hold on,
wise.
Gary.
All right,
Davis
my
Hold
had
bad,
on.
my
No,
bad, my bad. All right, go ahead, go ahead, go
you
ahead.
talking about receiver. You talking about receivers.
Bro, I'm talking about best position, nigga. Who did he have on his team? What were the coaches? All that. Now, don't just do receivers now. We're talking about best position.
What, what, what,
Everything that
what,
puts you in position to win.
who did Goff have?
That's what I asked you. You talking
No,
about, oh,
I'm
he came
asking
into the best
you because
position.
I'm
My
asking
point exactly, bro. You can't back up your argument. You don't even know who he had, bro. And that's my
who did
point,
he
y'all.
have? I'm asking
Oh
you.
my. Listen, Quincy. Listen.
No, name him. Will name him. Who did he have?
I asked you, bro. And
No,
this
no, no,
is the
no, 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 no,
problem.
no, no,
Hold
no,
on, hold
no.
on, hold on, hold
Because you
on,
know
bro.
the
Listen.
answer. Who did he
Listen,
have?
you're trying to yell because you know you already lost the debate. What I'm
No, no,
saying
no, no,
is,
no, no, no. I
yes,
ain't yelling for
yes,
that.
nigga.
Who did he have? Go ahead and name it. Don't sidetrack it now. Who did he have? Name him.
Bro, I asked you a question because
No,
I
nigga.
don't
No, no.
know.
All right. I don't know. Who did he have? Go ahead and name him. Go
I
ahead.
just said I don't know, nigga.
I
Okay, then.
mean,
So why the fuck you gonna ask me a question
Because
you don't know
you
the answer to?
bro, you're literally
What
talking
what
about how
fucking logic
somebody
is that?
bro, you're saying that somebody came into the best position and you don't even know the other quarterbacks who they had, bro. You're cap.
Because
You're on
he
here saying
did.
anything.
The
How do
nigga
you
got
know if
the
you don't know who these
bro. The
other people
motherfucker
had,
has
bro? His core
a good defense. He has a good defense. He has 1,000 yard receiver in DJ Moore. He has a first overall not first overall first round receiver taken in fucking Rome. What are we
Roma
talking
Dunze.
about? The O line,
Yeah, Roma
huh?
Dunze, yeah. Roma
bro.
Dunze.
So receivers make your team
I'm
because the
not. I'm
Bengals
not
are
talking
fucking
about.
ass,
I
my
said he
guy.
has a good defense. He has a good
Bro,
defense, which he
what up?
does. Which he
Okay,
does.
Quincy.
Yes, he
Okay,
does.
Quincy. I'm glad you can't. I'm glad you can't answer my question.
Does
Let's
hold
move on,
on? Does Caleb Williams not have a good defense?
bro. I said nothing about the defense, bro. Yes, he has a good
I'm
defense, of
I'm
course, bro.
talking
I
about we
asked
talking
you.
about the team in general.
Right, bro. A good defense makes you win, bro. That's why the Steelers have been winning the Super Bowl the past 10 years
Hold on,
because
I'm
good
talking
defense
about
makes you
in
win,
general. Does he not have a good team in general?
bro. Bro, yes, but his coach got fired, bro. I don't understand how that's a good position. If your coach got
Will,
fired, that means
I already said, yes, the coach got fired. But are we seriously acting like Caleb does not have a good team around him?
okay, bro. What
Is
about
that
the
the
O line?
argument we
What
having
about the
right
O
now?
line? Is his O line good, bro?
I said the O line is bad. I said that. But
Is
does
is
he
his
not
is his run game good, bro? Like, does he have good running backs?
they decent. They not bad. They not
Anyways,
bad.
you're trying to hype him up. What is the
Hold on.
scheme
Whoa,
like?
whoa, whoa.
What is no
They're
no 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 no
bad?
no what
Hold
it,
on, hold on. The
no
Bears running backs are bad? They're not
what
bad.
okay
Yeah, they're
what is
not bad, but they're middle of
They're
the
what is
not
the
pack.
bad,
scheme?
bruh.
What is the scheme like, bro?
They
If
don't
you
have a
were
scheme. They fired the coach. They don't have a scheme right now.
so how the fuck is he in the best position, bro? Like, this is what I'm asking you.
Oh,
My thing
oh,
is, you said he came into the best position. The coach was already under fire for being terrible. Their offense is not good. Their offense is not good. They have one proven receiver that can stay healthy and is good this year. DJ Moore. Their rookie, he's not a bad player. Keenan Allen is washed, bro.
nobody bringing up him. Nobody bringing up Keenan.
So you name two receivers in a
He
good
got
defense,
two good
and
receivers.
that's the
He
best
got two
position that
decent.
anyone's
He
ever
got
done.
two decent backs, two good receivers, a bad O line, and a good defense.
Bro, you're talking about decent backs. What are decent backs? Behind it, bad line, bro. They're nothing.
So hold on.
This is what I'm
Okay,
trying
let
to
me
say
ask you
to
this:
you.
what first overall pick has gone into a better situation than Caleb Williams?
Nigga literally just okay.
I'm
You
asking you.
just
I'm asking
you
you. What first overall quarterback has had a better situation than Caleb? You can't name one,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie. We're talking just purely off of what they came into. you're not about to name no
You
one else
can't
with a better
name
starting
nobody.
situation.
Nobody. There's not a
Like
single.
even with his situation not being perfect,
There's not
I
a
mean,
single
to,
quarterback
to
you
go
can
back
name
to the
right
to go
now
back
that
to
went
the
into a
Jared
better
Goff
situation.
to go back to the Jared Goff analogy or the comparison. Jared Goff came in with Todd Gurley, and outside of that, that was pretty much it. I mean, who they had that year? They had
But
Tavon Austin still.
they
They
didn't have
had,
no.
I think
He
they
didn't
had
have no
Kenny
weapons.
Brett.
He had
I think they
Gurley. He
had
didn't
Kenny
have any
Brett
weapons.
still.
He didn't
Uh,
have any weapons. He had Gurley.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the receivers was pretty much non-existent, and the defense was terrible. And this was a losing team under Jeff Fisher. So yeah, I mean, he clearly had a better situation in golf. But at the end of the day,
And
man,
then
regardless
hold
of
on.
what you want to say, the reason
And
is
then the
he's a
The
part of the reason
Winston.
why the offense has been bad. Like
Hold on, but
he's not
The
playing
Winston
well.
comparison was bad too, because that Bucks team won 2 games the year before. That Bucks team was terrible. They had Mike Evans, yeah, but that team was terrible.
Now then, Mike Evans came. Mike Evans came out the year after that because he came out. He came out the year after that, I think, because
No, he was already there when
He
Jameis
was
No,
got
already
he
there.
there,
was. I
bro.
think that was his rookie year.
he was already there. Because him and Kelvin Benjamin came out the same year, right?
No, but that's what
20
I'm saying.
Or
That was
no?
his rookie
Mike
year.
Evans was
That
there
was.
in 2020. What was that? 2015.
I
He was
believe.
there.
I think that
He
was
was
his
there.
rookie season. If not his rookie year, that was his second season.
That was his
That
Okay,
team
sophomore
was
year.
not. That
okay.
team was not
I
good.
thought him and Kelvin Benjamin came out the same year, but okay,
No, Kelvin went the year before.
okay,
That
okay.
team was not good. That team sucked.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that. I think when you look at it from the skill perspective, I think Caleb does have the advantage over those guys. But at the end of the day, man, I just don't believe Caleb Williams is playing good football. I think the numbers look slightly better than what he's playing. Because if you look at the game against the Niners, you would have thought he played a decent game. In reality, he didn't. Like we talk about garbage time numbers for Dak. Caleb
No,
Williams put up some
hold
real
on.
garbage time
He's
numbers for.
struggling. I've admitted that. He is struggling. What I'm saying though, for the Dak comparison, bruh, Dak does Dak he does the same dumb shit Caleb does. He overextends plays. He throws dumb interceptions. He throws dumb passes. It's the same mistakes that a rookie is making.
All right,
They
hold on,
damn
time
near the
out. Wait,
same
time out.
player.
I want to get this on camera. Hold on. So Quizzy, you telling me right here, right now, you think Dak Prescott and Caleb Williams are the same quarterback? You truly believe that?
Yes, I truly believe that. Yes, they the same player, bro. They are the same. They the same player,
I like how y'all both had the same reaction to that.
bruh. They the same player. Same stupid mistakes. They are the same player.
So if they're the same player, why Dak not having his receivers lead the league in most uncatchable passes? Because
Hey,
Caleb Williams got two. He
that's a
got all
question.
three, literally all three of his top three targets. They're all top five in most uncatchable pass percentage.
That's a question. I'm gonna choose not to answer, boy.
So so what do we talk?
That's the question. I'm gonna choose not to answer.
We
They're the
go we
same
gonna
player,
call
bro.
it a show here, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in always. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel if you're not doing so already. We live on Facebook and YouTube every Thursday, 8:30 Eastern time. Before we head out, anything y'all want to say? Larry, you got anything you want to say?
Hey Quincy, man, that's like your fourth bad take on the show so far, man.
That ain't a bad take. They're the
It's
same
it's
player.
it's, it's crazy, man.
They're the same player.
AJ Brown to Monroe, Caleb Williams better than Kirk Cousins and that. I mean, go Dolphins and the Hurricanes in the Pop Tart Bowl.
Sorry
The
as
part
fuck.
bowl is crazy. Well, you got anything you want to say, Will?
No, I'm good, bro.
All right. Question, you got anything you want
Why would you give him the option?
to You gotta see how shit play out, bro. I gotta see what this man say. What you got to say, bro?
Hey man, look. Was it last week? No, it was 2 weeks ago. Was I here last week or was it the week before?
No, you wasn't here last week, bro.
Nah, it was
I
the week
wasn't here last
before.
week. Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago or whatever.
It was.
Last time I was here, y'all was up here hyping up sorry ass Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins showed us again why he is over glorified game manager. Kirk Cousins is trash. All right, he is not far. He is if he's better than Caleb, he is not that much better. Kirk Cousins is trash. The Falcons need to put in Michael Penix for the rest of the season. Just let him get his reps in. In all seriousness, Kirk sucks. Uh, the Saints need to trade Derek Carr or cut him at this point. I don't know what they gotta figure it out. We suck. Uh, Dolphins need to get I'm gonna leave the Dolphins remarks to myself because that's a whole that could take me another hour. Steelers trash. Russell Wilson.
Man, yeah,
Russell
okay.
And
Wilson.
we better than the Saints, bro. That's
Russell
crazy.
Russell Wilson. You know he been playing good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna hate on him. He been playing good.
It's
He been
all right,
playing
bro.
good.
It's
Steelers
all
still
right.
trash. They gonna lose on Sunday. All right. Hurts
We're
arm is
trash, but we're gonna
garbage.
lose to arguably the second best team in the league. Oh
Hurts
shit.
Hurts arm is garbage. Hurts arm garbage.
Hurts is better than
I think
everybody on
that's
your
it.
team.
Huh?
Hurts is better than everybody on your team,
He ain't better than AK, man.
bro. He's better. Oh, all right,
He ain't better than AK.
All right, man. We're gonna call it a
all
show,
right.
Yeah,
man. We're
hold
gonna
on. Y'all
call
gonna
it.
disrespect Alvin Kamara? Get the
No,
fuck out
no,
of here,
no,
bro. All
no.
right,
We're
man.
not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing
Alvin
that.
Kamara, bro. Be
We
serious,
go.
dog.
We gonna pick this up next week because we got more to talk about, man. I'm gonna see y'all boys later.
All right, y'all, man.
Yep.